Confucius once wrote that one look is worth 1,000 words. Later on, and it was more moderned up, if you will, into the saying that we almost all know, is a picture is worth 1,000 words. This idiom just literally means that a picture can convey more information than words can. So like this cute little picture, hang in there. You know that there's a soft furry kitten that is struggling, but you know what? Let's use this. Let's cheer up. Let's convey. See, my words are failing, but you know what this picture says. It's a beautiful, beautiful picture. I think it is. And then AI came around. I mean, AI, it's not very new. In fact, AI started way back in the 50s, the concept at least. But as we keep going further and further into the beyond, we've been finding that AI can do things that it wasn't meant to do. I mean, originally, AI was meant to simulate human intelligence, which, by the way, humans are not all that intelligent. Intelligence in the machines and in the software. Among other things, it was meant to automate tasks, to make things easier for us humans to save time. There are so many things that AI is supposed to do, is doing, and will do in the future for what is believed to be the good of man. However, as we well know, it's most famous for being used by scammers. But take heart, because a picture can convey more information than words. And even in the AI deepfake pictures, we can actually see some telltale signs that it's not real. We want to make sure not to believe everything we see. So we can take a close look. At first glance, this is a beautiful picture of a lovely young, very young, skinny Johnny Depp getting ready to prepare a meal, probably for his queen, if you know what I mean, wink wink. But let's take a closer look at this clearly AI picture. If you know Johnny Depp, then the first thing you might notice is the tattoos. The tattoos on this AI are all wrong, completely. So you say, so what? Maybe it was taken before he had some of the tattoos. It is a young Johnny Depp after all. Okay. But if you're anything like any typical child, when they're first learning to draw and they graduate from stick figures to getting more three-dimensional, you know that drawing hands is difficult. Most people have to go to college or other art schools in order to figure out how to properly draw hands. AI, so far, cannot do hands properly. So let's take a closer look. Well, let's take a look at, holy crap, what happened to his hand. Look at that. There's his thumb, and 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers, but what in the Sam hell is going on? That just don't look right. Okay, well, you might think, maybe he just has an owie. Maybe that's an owie on there. Okay. Fair enough, it could just be an owie. Let's take a look at his other hand. Not only is one of his fingers fully going through that piece of fruit at the tip, another one is half going through it in half on top of it, and looks like it's having quite the issue. In some of these pictures, you can also tell that shading is a bit of an issue. This one, I mean, it does look like he's not really there. It looks like there's a green screen behind him, but we can't really put too much on that. Let's take a look at this one, where a Facebook Johnny Depp says, "Honey, allow me to play my guitar for you. I miss you with all my heart." That's so nice of Johnny Depp. Let's see Johnny Depp play his guitar. Well, let's take a look at those hands. They kind of don't look right. If you look at the finger right beside his little pinky, it's kind of looking like it's... I don't know what it looks like, but it doesn't look right. And it looks like rigor mortis is set in with his other hand. But if you think that's all there is to this picture, holy shit, what the hell are his fingers doing up there on the neck of the guitar when his hand is right there? Pictures do say 1,000 words. So, while not all AI will be as obvious as this, these are definitely a few ways. Always look at the hands, sometimes look at the ears, and when they're talking, always look at the mouth and the chin. I hope this has been helpful for you. Hello and welcome to my little corner of YouTube. If you're new here, I am also known as Birch, where I have been doing a lot of scam baiting years past, and I've decided to put my experiences out there for you, both as entertainment, but most importantly, as caution, warnings, and things to look for to help you know all the scammer tactics. Of course, I'm not saying I'm dumb, but I'm not smart when it comes to some scammers, like, get those tech scammers. I can't help you there. It's very difficult, and I don't know anything to help with that. I mostly deal with the romance and online scammers that are trying to, sell you a fake t-shirt or sell you their love or sell you their celebrity status, things like that. So that's me in a nutshell. I'm glad you're here to take a look at what I have to offer today. In our last video, we had a Johnny Depp that wanted to tell us about his FBI see you next Tuesday files and maybe get a VIP membership and ID card. He didn't really like all the cards I had to give him. Today, we have a Johnny Depp that wants to play Jedi mind tricks on us. So, grab your favorite chair by the fire, snuggle in as I regale the tale of yet another delusional Johnny Depp scammer. There's a lot to unpack with this one, as there is with many of them, really. I started off the last video with this exact same picture that I found on Facebook of Johnny Depp OnlyFans doing the wide net to try to catch a, quote, client. And I had told you that I had actually got, when I put my thing in, I actually got quite a few Johnny Depps jump on me to try to get me to give him money. So today's Johnny Depp is Johnny Christopher Depp, the one I've got highlighted. And he said, "I miss you, honey. Text me privately. Let's talk, honey." And yes, I did do a video where I actually literally talked honey, and I kept showing pictures of honey because I was getting sick and tired of being called honey. I didn't do that in this one. So let's take a quick snapshot of Johnny Christopher Depp back way in the day when I talked to him. At the time, Bram Baby knew at least to hit this profile. He only had 6 likes, the poor guy, and only had 22 followers, plus was not using the verified Johnny Depp picture. There is one and only one verified Johnny Depp picture. Some of the scammers use it, but they are not verified. It's a mess out there. Anyway, same old. He's in a music band, blah, blah, blah. He has 22 followers. He's literally following, well, I don't know who Queen Abigail is. I wish I had thought to look in her. She's not see-through. Into her. In fact, Queen Abigail might very well be who this Johnny Depp impersonator was. And Johnny Depp chat. So basically, he likes himself. They do this so that way they've got quick access. They can just hop all over the place and, let's grab a sucker here, grab a sucker there, It's diabolical. But the number of followers includes all followers. You'll see names and profile pictures displayed for friends and other pages. I don't know why I highlighted that, but that's good to know because there's actually quite a few times. I haven't uploaded those videos yet, so I'll probably repeat myself. But there's quite a few times when it says that this person has 600 followers and all you can see is 100 of them. The other ones are ones that they have hidden from you. Why would a celebrity, think about it, why would a celebrity hide their followers? But here we go. 6 people, Johnny Christopher Depp. Now, he didn't come into my DMs. Normally, I make them come to me, but because I have been jumped on by so many of them, I went right for him. And yes, there's some singing, and I don't know if my voice is up for it yet. You know how I love to sing. So I started, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Good old Mulan. Hi, honey. How are you doing, my love? Smashing, I tell him. Of course, the next line of that song, did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? Well, our little African scammer has no fucking clue what I'm talking about. What? It's okay, just standard questions. Sorry if I confused you, Poppet. He accepted that. Okay, what are you doing? That's a good question. As of this moment, I'm not doing anything. What is it that you are doing? And I guess he maybe was just so confused about my singing that he went away. So that was December 15th. I don't know how long it took me before I came back to him, but it was a while. And I said, morning. How are you doing today? He asks. So far, today is going well. How about you? Same here, my dear. How long have you been my fans? Why don't they understand? If they want to pretend to be English, they better understand English language. And what plural and singular is. OMG. Sorry, it really irritates me. In the very beginning, when I was doing scam baiting, it didn't bother me so much. Now it just really picks my ass. I have enjoyed Mr. Depp's movies since the 80s, I said. And these are all the people, I looked, that he was following. And I highlighted Mason the Frenchie. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get him in one of my scam videos or not. I'm sure trying. But I see this guy everywhere. And I highlighted him because this is ridiculous. I started off about AI, Photoshop pictures and all that shit. Get a load of this guy. This is Mason the Frenchie. This was the picture that he thought was acceptable to put up on May 2nd. He literally has no fucking neck. What a ridiculous little creature. Oh. Sorry. Okay, dear. Have you tried reaching me before? What do you mean? I asked. When are you planning to meet me? But that's not what I asked. I asked what you mean about me trying to reach you before. Honey, I was talking about you meeting me. Yes, I get that bit, but I'm asking about what you said before. And I reminded him that he had asked if I tried reaching him. Honey, I was trying to say whether, as in rain, snow, sleet, you have been trying, or whether you have tried meeting me before. What kind of weather would I have been trying to meet you in? I don't know. I prefer fall or spring, so it would have to be cool weather. Come on, honey. That's not what I'm talking about, okay? Okay, I said. I'm just responding to what I see, I told him. I want us together this Christmas, he boldly declares. Well, that's only in 5 days, you know. Okay. Oh, see, edit again. I forgot to edit. Yes, honey, I know. Good, I was worried you didn't. But, honey, you have to buy my meat tickets, okay? Imagine his meat tickets. It is just a shame he spelt meat properly, because if not, I would have gone on and on about sausages. LOL. Are you for real with yourself? I asked. Yes, honey, he said. You are seriously telling someone 5 days before a big holiday to give you money? 'Cause, I spent thousands already just to make the Yule-tide gay and merry. So I can't fund your trip. Or did you mean meat, M-E-A-T tickets rather than meat, M-E-E-T? I could afford a meat, as in sausages, ticket. Come on, honey. I only want you to get my meet and greet ticket so it can be very easy for us to be together this Christmas, okay? Again, 5 days before Christmas, this man wants to meet me. I don't care what superstar you are, or say you are. There's no way you can make that happen in 5 days, unless you happen to be in the exact same city, in the exact same town, in the exact same country. But he was ridiculous enough to think that it was possible and that I would believe it. Which means if he thinks this, the sad reality is there probably are some people that do believe it. And I'm not shaming them because I don't know why they would believe it. There are many, many reasons why they might. Of course you do, Butterbutt, I said. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon's the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long, Johnny, as you stand by me. Can I see a picture of you, he asks. So, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Now, I did something that I don't normally do, and I've cut off her face a little bit. This is a picture that I found on a scammer's page. It was one of his scam friends. So, If they're going to pretend to be white, I'm going to pretend to not be white. Of course, he got to see the full picture. You don't, because I don't want to get in trouble with the YouTube gods. Where are you from? He asks. I told him Queensland. What part of the country? He said, what do you mean? Are you married with kids? No, I said. You are single, right? That would seem to be the case, I said. Are you working? Hello? Hey, are you working? Right now? No, I said. It's 7:45-ish on a Saturday. In the AM, of course. What are you doing for a living? I'm a curator. And just like these guys don't know what an Aussie is, I don't think they know what a curator is, because nobody's ever asked. Which is cool. How much do you earn? He asks, the money signs and the typing and the calculating all going through his little brain. Oh, I said about $165,000 a year, give or take. Why? And he starts typing and typing. I just want to know more about you, dear. In other words, I want to know more about how much I can steal from. Convince you to give to me. Yeah, but what does my earnings have to do with who I am? Knowing how much earn, it's not a bad thing, I guess. Makes perfect grammatical and logical sense. Not if you're looking to get my money, I guess. And why do you think so? He inquires. How do you mean? Only they that want my money care to know what I make. So says experience. Why are you sounding like this? What do you mean? How should I sound? You sound so very angry, darling. I just know men in my life are gold diggers is all. Not angry. Not all men are the same, darling. Says the misogynistic scammer, and I can say this because every scammer that I have run into, be they black, brown, white, Asian, especially when dealing with the female or woman, depending on how you want to phrase it. Sorry, I've gotten in trouble for saying woman. I've gotten in trouble for saying female. There's so many rules out there these days, I tell you what. Anyway, they literally turn their nose down. And I do know that there are wonderful African men and women, both in the US and in Africa and in Canada and in Australia, all over the world. But like some other cultures, especially, but not limited to Nigerian cultures, women are literally just breeders and bleeders. And they talk to you like you are a breeder. So anyway, specifically scammers. I had to get that off my chest. Thank you for listening. I'll see myself out the... No. Okay. I never said so, nah. But you're just proving me wrong because I ask how much you earn. How so? Do you want my money? I asked. If you choose to give me, then I'll get it from you, he said. Of course, but that's not really an answer. Do you want to give me the money? He asks. Seeing as you have 150 million or so, I can't see why you need my pennies. I need it, honey. Really? And why, pray tell, is that? Are you still gonna give me? And then I reminded him that I just literally asked him why he needs my money. I don't understand what you're talking about. Why not? I'm asking you why you need the money. It's basic English. Okay, honey, I need the money because Christmas is coming on the way. Well, fuck, we knew that. We were literally just talking about that. In fact, it's 5 days away. Stupid. Sure, is 5 days. Yes, honey. Hope you gonna give me now. So, you have 150 million. Why is Oga saying you need money now? He completely ignored that. Oga, if you don't know, is a Nigerian, not boss. I mean, they can be your boss, but it's like a wise man, an older man, a teacher, specifically used or spoken about in scam culture. They are the ones that many African scammers, they do it on their own. They don't all have call centers, but there are some that they pay an Oga to help them learn the way of the scam and to get better with their silver tongues and to get more money. So once they start making money, they might pay a teacher to help teach them how to be better. That's in a nutshell. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but that's basically what they are. I don't have that amount of money, please, he says. Yes, you do, if you are Johnny Depp. Everyone knows this. Do you truly love me, he tries, going for the puss. You won the court against Amber, so you do have money. You didn't answer my question, dear. Hello, dear, are you there? Are you busy? There are so many questions of mine that you didn't answer. Love is just a feeling. It's like a burp. Okay, you have feelings for me, right? He changes his mind. Oh, what are you doing right now? I asked, completely ignoring him. Nothing, dear, just chatting with you. So, honey, how about what we were talking about? What about? About the money. And I brought up with him the Google net worth of Johnny Depp in 2024, which was 150 million. And I said, you don't need my pennies. So, honey, you believe media more than me, right? Do you mean to say this article is fake? Honey, you really know that media comes out with fake news, you know that. Or now Donald Trump starts saying. That can fake something about someone. No, I don't know that. I know that you are not to be trusted with money. What are you saying, dear? This is a short list of your spendings, and I brought up an article about his private island, his $18 million yacht. Here, well, if you want to, you can pause and take a look at that if you really care to. I'm not going to go down the whole entire list. Seriously, are you kidding me for this? How? I asked. You should know what you spend your money on. This all was just this year. You don't want to give me the money, he says. What money? Fine, dear. Can I see a picture of you? It's okay indeed. Can I see a picture of you? I'd already showed him a picture. I'm just trying to be very real to you, but it seems you doesn't like me. Why? Sorry about that. We had storms and the power went out. It's only come back a few hours ago, but my phone was bricked. No electricity will do that. So anyway, it's charged now. I'm sure when you come for coffee, we can discuss financial agreements. You are a cafe boy, yeah? Cafe boys is like a Yahoo boy. Same thing. They are scammers, but cafe boys literally hang out in cafe shops, drinking coffee all day, using the Wi-Fi from the cafe, the free Wi-Fi, in order to scam people. You said financial agreement? He asked. Well, that's what it would be, as you are asking for money to support you. When you arrive, we can draw out a contract, because of course it would be just a loan. Okay, honey, that would be very nice, okay? How much can you give it out to me? I know you will pay it back. We will talk about money when I see you. Honey, we can talk about it here, okay? It's going to be very safe here. Oh, these guys. I don't talk here. Let's go to Telegram or Zangy or any other dodgy app, because it's not safe for me to talk on Facebook. But he thinks I'm giving him money, so all of a sudden it's safe to talk on Facebook. Fucker. Nope, I don't give money to people unless it's in person. I know you understand, as it was one of your suggestions in your scammer PSA that you put online. And he does have a PSA that he did put up in social media. One which I'll bring up in a further video. And one which some scammers have turned around and made their own. Yeah, anyway, you'll see it in the next video. Dear me, just had a coughing fit. Sorry about that. Come on, honey. I'm not going to scam you, okay? You know everything about me, so how can I do that to you? I'm not going to hurt you, please. I know you won't. No one will. That still won't change the policy. It's okay. I will talk to you about it more at coffee. I know everything about you, ? Well, that's just not true. I only know what's in the media, and more you tell me. Oh, from what you tell me, I can't trust media. So maybe I don't know you at all, I said. Come on, dear. I keep to my words. I won't scam you, okay? I just want you to trust and believe me, please, says the scammer. And then I reminded him that he said, honey, you really don't know that media comes out with fake news. You know that. You said that. And you also said this. The can fake something about someone. So, no, I don't know you according to what you say. I will see you at coffee. I just want you to trust me, okay? Of course, scammer boy, you do. We have gone very far about this, okay? And if they do get you to Instagram or one of the other apps, they will actually take it a lot further. And they will draw it out. They don't want to draw it out in Facebook because they can get in more trouble on Facebook and Instagram. They typically don't, but they can. But if they take you off this platform, they won't get into any kind of trouble, and they're free to get your information, both by trickery and because you accidentally just give it out freely, because some of these things that you sign up for, like Telegram or even WhatsApp, your phone number is available if you don't know how to hide it. Your list of all your contacts is available that they can steal if you don't know how to hide it. So it's just generally better not to do this. I am trusting your words. You said I can't trust media. All I know about Johnny Depp is from media, therefore I don't know anything about you, as you point out media lies. You, baby, deny the words you just said to me here. How I wish we can be together so you can believe everything I just said to you. Of course. He realized he screwed up by telling me media is wrong. Unfortunately, he thought I was stupid enough to, Anyway. Oh, well, I said. I really need the money, and we can talk about it here, honey. What do you need the money for? Christmas is already here, honey, and you know what that all about. Sure. Yarn me, Tory, me manchi, and don't get it twisted. So, for those of you that don't know, I'm not proficient in Pigeon. I don't know everything about Pigeon, but if they're going to start using Pigeon on me, which they do, I'm going to start using it back to them. Yarn me Tori means tell me a tale, tell me a story. My Manchi, or Manchi means boy or man. And of course, don't get it twisted. That's something that they say a lot. Don't make mistakes. Don't get it wrong. Don't misunderstand. Honey, all my hope is in you right now, okay? You don't think that there's a holiday celebrations for others too, I asked. What am I, Obi-Wan Kenobi? I invited you to tell the truth, not placate me. He definitely reminded me of Princess Leia saying, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. Come on, honey, what truth do you want me to tell you? Really, you don't know the truth? For how long have you been acting as Johnny? Can we stop all this, please? You're driving me crazy. For how long you ground no level? You make no money. How long have you made no money? How so? I asked about driving him crazy. I recognize you, chairman, which is a well-dressed man. Yet you still wear white face? You don't want to believe me, right? I know an ass a man / Yahoo boy when I see him. And all of a sudden, fuckingly, Facebook took him downtown. Unfortunately, he's probably back up in operation again, doing some other hustle, but at least this was cut off. Thank you all for joining me today on this little journey, speaking with Johnny Depp and talking about AI and remembering the old days of the OG Star Wars. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a laugh. Most importantly, I hope you got information about scams and scammers. Stay safe out there, because I care.